The drama between Remy Ma Papoose and Claressa Shields has just reached a shocking new level. Insider sources reveal that Remy Ma has finally spoken out, exposing the reasons behind Papoose's relationship with Claressa Shields, leaving fans and the hip-hop community stunned. Rumors had been swirling for months, but now the truth is coming straight from the source. And it's more explosive than anyone expected, according to sources. Remy Ma's revelation isn't just about jealousy or personal grudges, exposes a web of motivations, hidden intentions, and behind-the-scenes dynamics that the public has never seen. Friends close to the couple say that the timing, circumstances, and personal choices that led Papoose to start dating Claressa Shields are far more complicated than they appear. Social media users are already speculating wildly, dissecting every word and gesture from Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa, turning this story into a trending global topic. Fans are shocked by the intensity of the emotions involved. Insiders reveal that Remy Ma's statement comes after months of observing Papoose and Claressa's relationship from the sidelines, watching how dynamics unfolded and feeling the sting of betrayal and public scrutiny. Now, she's exposing the truth without holding back. The revelation is expected to spark heated debates, fan reactions, and intense media coverage, shaking up loyalties and opinions across social platforms. Before diving into the full story, stick around until the end, because the details Remy Ma revealed are not only shocking, they may change everything you thought you knew about this complicated love triangle. The world of hip-hop and celebrity relationships is no stranger to drama, but the latest revelations from Remy Ma have sent shockwaves through both industries. For months, fans have speculated about why Papoose began dating Claressa Shields, a professional boxing champion with a rising public profile. Now, according to sources close to the situation, Remy Ma has decided to speak out, exposing the motivations, timing, and behind-the-scenes dynamics that led to this controversial relationship. Insiders suggest that the story is far more layered than the public realizes, while some assume that the relationship stemmed from simple attraction or convenience. Remy Ma's revelations indicate that there were personal and professional factors at play, as well as a web of emotions, misunderstandings, and long-standing tensions. Friends close to Remy Ma reveal that she has been observing Papoose and Claressa's relationship for months, processing her feelings and analyzing the shifts in dynamics before deciding to publicly reveal the truth. The tension reportedly began when Claressa Shields started becoming more visible in Papoose's personal and professional life. Sources say that as Claressa's career grew, she began appearing alongside Papoose in public settings, events, and social media posts, while some fans viewed this as a natural progression of relationships. Insiders indicate that Remy Ma saw it as a pattern that highlighted deeper issues in her relationship with Papoose. Observers say she noticed subtle changes in Papoose's behavior, more distant interactions, increased time spent with Claressa, and a growing emotional connection that seemed to bypass her entirely. Friends of Remy Ma claim that these observations caused significant emotional strain. While she maintained professionalism publicly, privately she grappled with feelings of betrayal, confusion, and heartbreak. Sources suggest that she began piecing together why Papoose might have gravitated toward Claressa Shields, considering everything from personal chemistry to timing and even social influence. This internal processing ultimately led her to decide that the public deserved an explanation, and that she could no longer remain silent about what she saw as a truth hidden behind public appearances. Social media has already erupted following the first hints of Remy Ma's revelation. Fans are dissecting every detail, analyzing posts, stories, and interviews to gauge the credibility of her claims, while some supporters defend Remy Ma and praise her for honesty. Others are more skeptical, questioning her motives and interpreting the exposure as a strategic move in an ongoing public drama. The response has been mixed but undeniably explosive, reflecting the high stakes involved for all parties. According to insiders, Remy Ma's exposure goes beyond simple personal grievances. She reportedly details the emotional, professional, and social elements that contributed to Papoose's relationship with Claressa Shields. Friends say that her explanation frames the situation not as a personal attack, as a window into dynamics she believes the public has misunderstood. By revealing this, Remy Ma hopes to clarify misconceptions, address rumors, and assert her perspective in a story that has captivated fans for months. Eyewitnesses and insiders confirm that the dynamics between Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields have always been complicated. While Papoose is known for his loyalty and deep connections, sources suggest that circumstances, timing, Claressa's emerging prominence in both sports and public life created unforeseen pressures. Friends report that Remy Ma observed these pressures carefully, noticing subtle shifts in behavior and emotional investment that eventually culminated in the highly publicized and controversial relationship between Papoose and Claressa. Analysts highlight that Remy Ma's decision to speak out publicly is significant. In the hip-hop world, loyalty, respect, and reputation are deeply intertwined with personal relationships. By revealing her perspective, Remy Ma is not only sharing a personal narrative but also challenging public perceptions of both Papoose and Claressa Shields. Observers note that this revelation could reshape how fans and the media interpret past interactions, social media behavior, and public appearances, creating a ripple effect throughout the industry. Friends close to the situation emphasize that Remy Ma's motivations are rooted in honesty and clarity rather than revenge, while emotions are undeniably involved. Insiders suggest that she wants to provide a fuller picture of what led to Papoose's relationship with Claressa Shields. Her narrative reportedly covers aspects of trust, timing, emotional connection, and even career-related considerations, painting a complex portrait of why the relationship developed in the way it did. Public reaction has been immediate and intense. Clips of interviews, snippets of social media posts, and insider commentary have been shared widely, with fans reacting with shock, support, and sometimes disbelief. Analysts suggest that the intensity of the response highlights not only the star power of the individuals involved, but also the deep and cultural interest in celebrity relationships, particularly when conflicting narratives emerge. Every detail is scrutinized, from the body language in photos to the timing of public appearances, with fans forming their own interpretations of the events, while Remy Ma's revelation is causing shockwaves. Insiders caution that the story is still developing. Friends note that this is likely only the beginning of a series of public statements, clarifications, and reactions that will continue to evolve as all parties process the exposure. Legal advisors, PR teams, and personal confidants are reportedly working to ensure that both the personal and professional fallout is managed carefully, emphasizing strategic communication to avoid unnecessary escalation. The layers of this story make it a highly charged situation, from long-standing friendships to emotional investment, public perception, and social media virality. Every element has played a role in shaping the current narrative. Experts in celebrity relationships highlight that when multiple high-profile personalities are involved, the combination of personal stakes and public scrutiny can amplify tension, turning even small disagreements into cultural talking points. Sources suggest that the next steps will involve careful navigation of both public perception and private emotions. Remy Ma's decision to expose the reasons behind Papoose's relationship is a bold move, potentially reshaping alliances, fan loyalties, and the broader narrative surrounding all three individuals. Friends say that she is prepared for backlash, but believes the truth needs to be told to clear misconceptions and assert her perspective. In summary, the situation between Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields is far from simple. It is a complex intersection of emotions, personal dynamics, and public attention. Remy Ma's decision to expose the truth about why Papoose started dating Claressa Shields offers fans unprecedented insight into a story that has captivated audiences for months. As the situation unfolds, the public media and fans alike will be watching closely, eager to see how all parties respond and what the long-term consequences will be for this. Controversial triangle. Following the shocking revelation from Remy Ma about why Papoose began dating Claressa Shields, the aftermath has captivated fans and insiders alike. The story has become a focal point in the worlds of hip-hop, sports, and celebrity gossip, with social media exploding over the details she shared. According to sources, Remy Ma's disclosure isn't just about personal feelings, exposes a deeper understanding of motives, timing, and dynamics that the public has never fully seen. Friends close to Remy Ma revealed that she had been observing the evolution of Papoose and Claressa's relationship for months before deciding to speak out. During that time, she reportedly noticed subtle changes in behavior, including Papoose's increased attention toward Claressa, private meetings, and public appearances that signaled a growing bond. While these actions may have seemed harmless or natural to outsiders, Remy Ma interpreted them as signs of shifting loyalty and emotional investment, which contributed to her decision to publicly expose the situation. Insiders suggest that multiple factors influenced Papoose's decision to start dating Claressa Shields. Some point to shared interests and mutual respect, particularly regarding Claressa's rising prominence in boxing and public life. Others suggest that timing played a significant role, with both parties navigating personal growth, career demands, and life circumstances that made the connection more plausible. Remy Ma's revelations reportedly shed light on these factors, offering a behind-the-scenes look at what she perceives as the real reasons behind the relationship. Social media has amplified the impact of Remy Ma's exposure. Fans are dissecting her every statement, analyzing video clips, and speculating about the motivations and reactions of all parties involved. Some supporters praise Remy Ma for her honesty, applauding her willingness to speak her truth, while others question her motives, interpreting the exposure as a strategic move in an ongoing saga. The debate has dominated trending topics, with hashtags and viral commentary fueling public interest and discussion. Sources confirm that the dynamics between Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields are complicated. Papoose has a reputation for loyalty and integrity. Yet insiders suggest that the emotional and social pressures surrounding the relationship created a situation that was difficult to navigate. Friends indicate that Remy Ma had repeatedly tried to address concerns privately, but ultimately felt compelled to speak out publicly when she realized the story was spiraling and being misinterpreted by the public. Experts in celebrity relationships highlight the significance of Remy Ma's decision to disclose these details. In industries where reputation and loyalty are paramount, sharing personal observations and opinions can have profound consequences. Remy Ma's exposure challenges public assumptions, forcing fans, commentators, and insiders to reconsider the timeline, emotional context, and motivations behind Papoose's relationship with Claressa Shields. Analysts note that this transparency could reshape how the public interprets interactions, social media posts, and public appearances going forward. Friends close to Remy Ma emphasize that her revelations are rooted in clarity and truth, rather than revenge, while emotions were undoubtedly involved. Insiders suggest that her intent is to provide context for a story that has been distorted or misunderstood. She reportedly outlines the personal, emotional, and professional elements that contributed to Papoose's decisions, offering fans a more nuanced understanding of the situation. The fallout from her disclosure has been immediate. Fans and media outlets are speculating about how Papoose will respond, and whether Claressa Shields will address the claims. Every social media post, interview, and public appearance by any of the three individuals is being scrutinized for clues, fueling an ongoing narrative that continues to dominate headlines. Analysts note that the story's intensity is compounded by the public's fascination with celebrity love triangles, particularly when conflicting narratives emerge. Sources also report that this revelation has emotional consequences for all parties involved. Remy Ma is navigating a mix of feelings, including betrayal, frustration, and concern for how the public will perceive her. Claressa Shields is reportedly processing the attention and speculation, focusing on maintaining professionalism while protecting her personal boundaries. Papoose, meanwhile, is caught between loyalty to Remy Ma, his feelings for Claressa, and managing public scrutiny. Friends indicate that the situation requires careful navigation to prevent further emotional fallout. Legal and professional advisors are reportedly guiding both Remy Ma and Papoose on next steps, while there is no indication of immediate legal consequences. Sources suggest that both parties are considering the implications of public statements, social media engagement, and potential misinterpretations. The advice focuses on safety, strategic messaging, and minimizing unnecessary conflict while ensuring that personal and professional reputations are protected. Public opinion remains divided. Some fans sympathize with Remy Ma, praising her for transparency and authenticity, while others defend Papoose and Claressa Shields, emphasizing the legitimacy of their connection and questioning whether the exposure was necessary. Analysts suggest that this divide reflects larger cultural dynamics, including loyalty, gender perceptions, and the scrutiny faced by public figures. Navigating personal relationships in the public eye. Insiders suggest that this revelation may have long-term implications. Beyond the immediate emotional impact, reputations, endorsements, and professional relationships could be affected depending on how each individual manages the aftermath. Friends emphasize that measured communication, self-reflection, and strategic engagement with media and fans will be critical in shaping the next chapter of this story. The story also highlights the power of social media in amplifying personal conflicts. Every post, comment, or shared video has the potential to influence public perception, escalate tensions, and create new challenges for those involved. Friends of Remy Ma indicate that part of her decision to speak out was to take control of the narrative, offering her perspective before rumors and speculation further distorted the piece. Experts note that the emotional and psychological toll of public exposure can be significant. Both Remy Ma and Claressa Shields are navigating intense scrutiny while balancing personal emotions and public responsibilities. Insiders emphasize the importance of self-care, strategic communication, and professional guidance as the drama continues to unfold. The intersection of celebrity, relationships, and public perception has created a high-stakes environment where every action carries weight. As fans continue to dissect Remy Ma's statements, insiders suggest that the next steps may involve clarification, reconciliation, or further public engagement. Friends emphasize that careful navigation is essential to prevent further escalation and to ensure that the narrative remains accurate. Analysts predict that public interest will remain high as all parties process their revelations and decide how to respond to the ongoing attention. Ultimately, Remy Ma's exposure sheds light on a highly complex love triangle, offering fans unprecedented insight into motivations, emotions, and dynamics that have remained hidden until now. The revelations are a mix of personal reflection, insight into emotional relationships, and clarification of public misconceptions. How the story unfolds from here will likely shape the public perception of all three individuals for months, if not years, to come. The fallout from Remy Ma's revelation about why Papoose started dating Claressa Shields continues to dominate headlines and social media discussions. The explosive details she shared have left fans, insiders, and commentators debating motives, loyalties, and personal dynamics, creating one of the most talked about celebrity stories of the year. While Part 1 and Part 2 laid out the context and build-up, the focus now shifts to the immediate consequences, emotional impact, and potential resolutions. Friends close to Remy Ma confirmed that her disclosure has had significant emotional repercussions, Observers say that while she intended to provide clarity, the public exposure has amplified emotions, forcing her to navigate both personal and professional pressures simultaneously. Her network emphasizes strategic communication, public safety, and emotional resilience, guiding her through intense scrutiny and fan reaction. Claressa Shields, on the other hand, is reportedly managing the attention with her characteristic composure, though sources suggest she is shaken by the intensity of public and media scrutiny, while her relationship with Papoose is under the microscope. Insiders note that she is taking steps to maintain her professional focus while protecting her personal life from further intrusion. Friends emphasize that Claressa's priority is to remain grounded and resilient amid the whirlwind. Papoose himself finds himself in a complex position. Sources close to him suggest that he is attempting to balance loyalty, personal feelings, and public perception. He reportedly regrets that private matters have spilled into the public domain and is working to manage the fallout carefully. Friends note that while emotions are high, his focus remains on ensuring that relationships are respected and that personal integrity is preserved. The public reaction has been immediate and intense. Social media platforms are flooded with commentary, analysis, and speculation. Fans are dissecting past interactions. Social insiders reveal that the story has deeper implications than fans realize. Beyond personal grievances, the revelation touches on themes of trust, loyalty, and public perception. Analysts highlight that celebrity relationships are often scrutinized under a magnifying glass, where every emotional reaction is dissected and every motive questioned. In this environment, Remy Ma's exposure forces a re-examination of not only the triangle itself, but also broader social dynamics in celebrity culture. Friends close to Remy Ma stress that her intent was never to shame or harm, but rather to clarify misconceptions and assert her perspective. Her revelations reportedly focus on emotional truths, timing, and relational dynamics that were misunderstood or ignored by the public. While emotions are undeniable, insiders suggest that her aim is constructive transparency, offering fans a more comprehensive understanding of the events. The dynamics of the triangle are complex. Papoose's connection with Claressa Shields, Remy Ma's emotional perspective, and the ongoing public scrutiny combine to create a situation that requires careful navigation. Friends indicate that trust, communication, and measured responses will be key to resolving ongoing tension while mitigating potential backlash. Both Remy Ma and Claressa Shields reportedly have advisors guiding them on public statements, media appearances, and social media engagement to maintain control over the narrative. Analysts point out that this story is a reminder of the power of public perception in celebrity relationships. When private matters become public, the interplay of media coverage, fan response, and social commentary can magnify consequences far beyond the original conflict. Every post, comment, and interview has the potential to influence opinions, escalate emotions, or clarify misunderstandings. In this environment, Remy Ma's strategic disclosure can reshape narratives and force fans to reconsider prior assumptions. Insiders also suggest that this revelation may serve as a turning point. Both Remy Ma and Papoose